Hello? Hello? Is it National Landline Day, Heather Rowe?
National 80s Day.
Yes, it is indeed. You haven't seen this before?
No,
it's been in my office for a little while.
This is exactly what I had when I was a teenager, and that's not a bad thing. It was like a Swatch phone. You can see how like the cool, colorful wires and everything because it's clear. It literally is National Landline Phone Day.
And don't we miss them? Well, kind of, depending on who you are. I mean, you know, we used to do all of our phone calls that way. Our friends, we'd spend hours on the phone. If we had to use dial-up, remember, we had to get off the phone.
Do you remember having like the really long cord, you wrapped it around to the other room if you had to have a conversation that you wanted it to be private when you were younger? Those
were the days. It reminds me of Full House a lot. You know, I feel like in Full House, that's the only way they did make phone calls. Remember the show?
Yeah.
So you brought up a video that made you crack up.
It's hilarious. I can't get enough of it. I could see it again and again. I don't know if you've seen this, but they were playing a prank. The parents played a prank on their teenagers.
Yeah.
Look at this.
You have 4 minutes to dial that phone number.
That's it?
That's it. With that phone.
Wait, so you have to push it, right?
Kyle, move your butt over. I don't want your butt in the video.
I don't want your butt in the video, and that's a rotary phone. And these kids have no idea. Oh, it looked like he kind of got it there.
Yeah, but you have to pick up the phone first.
So that's a functioning. There he is.
No, but then he puts it down again.
How funny is that?
Isn't that great?
Yeah, that's
anyway,
just how
I had to
things
pull that
are.
up just because it still makes me laugh. I've seen it like 5 times. It has like over 1 million views, just that. They could never figure it out.
But a certain number of people, I mean, I think most of us just use our cell phones these days rather than have a landline, but I'm sure there's a number of folks out there that still have it, and if it works for you, that's fantastic. But you know those public phones that are out there, there's not many of them around anymore, at least that I've seen, but those were germ factories.
Oh, do you remember the last time you used one?
No, probably
like
in an airport
ago.
somewhere. A long time ago. But because they're so germy, you know, I'm glad they're not around, especially at this time when there's so much heightened worry about, you know, of course, coronavirus, which brings us to our next story, which is in New York. You know, most places are sold out of hand sanitizer, including there in New York, and they're actually going to start making their own, because this is, we'll see Governor Andrew Cuomo here in a moment. He announced yesterday that New York State is going to start making and distributing its own hand sanitizer.
Right, the prisoners are going to be doing it. And they already have. You can see it behind them. See, it already has labels and everything. And Cuomo was, you know, putting it on his hands and he was massaging it in and talking about how great it was.
Yeah.
I'm a big sanitizing person anyway. I mean, when Bradley gets home from kindergarten, I strip him down before he takes one step inside that house. So there it is right there.
It's a gross world out there. And so, yeah, it's going to smell like a bouquet of flowers.
I did remember that.
It'll be free because Purell and Amazon and eBay, they're all price gouging right now for this hand sanitizer. So he said this stuff's better.
Yeah, it's pretty
stronger.
insane. This is my favorite story of the day. Okay, this is really cool. So you can sleep next to elephants. I would do that in a heartbeat.
It would be an interesting experience.
Wouldn't it be cool?
For sure. I think we have some photos of what it looks like.
So they're called jungle bubbles. They're these huge transparent domes. Sign me up. Honestly, this would be like the best birthday lifetime present ever. You can sleep here for $563 a night. And wouldn't that just be mind-blowingly awesome?
To wake up to elephants? Absolutely. You get to have breakfast on that little table out there. So there's 3 rescued elephants in there. And but the thing is, they're loud eaters, they don't sleep much, and apparently they fart a whole lot. So best of luck with that, Heather Rowe.
Thank you for sharing that.
That's just the truth.
Well, and you want to do your research, though, because some of these people take advantage of the elephants and they call it sanctuaries. But anyway, so we don't know too much about this, but if it's on the up and up, I would do that.
Looks very comfy.
It's so cool, yes.
Leave them now with a very cute animal that was born just a handful of days ago, earlier this month.
Look at that.
That is a little baby gorilla born to Azuma, that's the mother, and Kwame is the father, and that's at Woodland Park Zoo north of Seattle. Look at how cute that baby is.
It hasn't gotten a name yet, but we'll keep you posted if we find out what it is.